concept of decentralization is very new. And with the advent of the internet, and where we have these nodes all over the planet spread that have access to this concept called the internet, which is this information that's floating around, but it's all stored somewhere, but it's stored everywhere. And then when we take that to this product that we now see as Bitcoin, this concept where every node contains all the information. And so if everything got taken down, but there was one node left, then that whole system could be rebuilt from it, and all the information that was always there is retained. And it's in strong contrast to the pyramid structure that is throughout the world on US currency and in so many business structures, this hierarchical system over, there's the top, and then there's progressively larger layers of ignorance going down. And with this decentralization concept, it's like all the information is spread. And when I look at it from a concept of sovereignty for individuals, rather than power being given away, responsibility being claimed by a few over the many, this new idea of decentralization when it comes to sovereignty and power and responsibility is like you, as you've done naturally in your life, you have responsibility for your life. You have the power to direct your life as you like. You are the authority over your life. And we as a culture can set some basic rules on the governance of that. And maybe it's that you can't steal anyone's stuff. You can't hurt anyone else or limit anyone else's ability to be free, which I think are pretty much the basic laws of humanity that have been extant for a very long time. And if we did away with all of these other laws, and it's like, well, one of the founding principles of all that is that you also have to be responsible if you're stupid and you kill yourself. And I like that idea. I like the idea of me having such authority granted to me that if I should do something stupid and kill myself, that the larger culture would be like, well, that's the consequences of your action. And not to jump in and say, well, we need to protect people, so we're going to take power away from them to do things they want to do. And I understand that it's a very delicate issue for a lot of people. But I think that fundamental principle of my life is my responsibility. And I claim that responsibility, and I don't enjoy the idea of anyone else saying that they have responsibility over my life. And the return of that in a decentralized way across the planet, that every person is autonomous, that they have authority and responsibility for their own life. And they can also choose to give that power away if they want. I could see circumstances where that'd be really useful. But I imagine that that idea of Bitcoin, decentralization, I think it could have really big ramifications on the consciousness of humanity. And I hope in a positive way. I actually trust that it'll be in a positive way.